the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. Don't be scared. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. Don't be scared. No, I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence, so me ain't competent. Mental health is confidence, screams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, I'm here to take away. I could play a million mind games, but I'm gonna say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. You're irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off, knowing I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste
say the correct answer. Para we can now proceed to the part 2 or the problem solving. Okay. For number 1, it is called the book of original entry. So journal is the correct answer. Information for each transaction recorded in a journal. So entry yun. An increase in owner's equity resulting from the operation of business. Revenue, it always increases owner's equity. A source document prepared for each transaction is an example of which accounting object? So objective evidence, those are mga bills, invoices, receipts, those are documents or evidences. A business paper from which information is obtained. For a journal entry, it is called source documents. Yun din yon, the business paper, bills, invoices, receipts. What else? Any supporting documents. Those are the source documents. Recording a transaction in a journal, it is called journalizing. Yan. So for this one, very good. All of you got it correct. A form of recording transaction in chronological order, journal. Hindi pwedeng mauna si January 30, hindi pwedeng mauna si January 31. It should be in order from the date of in order. On which side do you record a debit amount? Always on the left side. What does double entry bookkeeping system mean? So you enter in both sides of the transaction so that the accounting equation, of course, it balances and must be equal. What side does the credit go on T account? Syempre sa right side. Normally, the liability accounts will have which type or side of balance? Credit. Ang liability always on the right side. Yun ang normal balance liability. What is a chart account? Chart of accounts. So list of accounts to use to track debits and credits by its account. What is the difference between a journal and a ledger? An accountant records all the transactions in the journal every day or any accounting period. It can be monthly, daily, or per hour. Pwede din yun. In which they appear while a ledger does not. Yung ledger, carry over lang yon ng amount.
Sure.
Yes?
Sure, doon po ba sa number 13, sure, bawal yung B?
Letter B. So a journal is only for 1 month while a ledger, hindi po, kapag 1 month na yung journal, 1 month din yung ledger mo, 1 month din si trial balance, 1 month din yung mga statement. Yes. So, pero pag gusto mo, for the year, yung summary, yung journal mo, lahat yun 1 year. And then, lahat din dapat ng statement or provided 1 year. So for 14, why do journals have post-reference column? So yun yung letter F or yung folio, portfolio yun. So ano yun, basis or reference ng kung bakit nag-come up ka sa ganong entry. Yun po yun. Next. Which of the following is true regarding general journal entries? General journal entries require a good understanding of debits and credits, should not be used by non-accountants. Okay. Is always true. Daw to ha, is true regarding general journal entries. Next. Okay, right or wrong? Pinalitan ko lang, true or false din yan. General ledger accounts are arranged in order that they normally appear in financial statement. Right. When an amount, wait lang po, urong natin. When an amount is to appear on the left side of an account, it is said to be debited or charged to that account. Always correct. Nasa right siya dapat. The date of the entry is the date on which it is recorded. Right. Although other forms of records may be introduced, a two-column journal form is very useful in analyzing transactions into debits, credits. Hindi pwedeng iisa lang yung column for the amount. Kailangan may debit and credit. Nakikita kasi kung nag-i-increase or nag-decrease, it lessens or it increases the amount or for that particular account. Kaya siya mayroong sides. Increases in balance of accounts that belong to the right side of the basic accounting equation is credited. So, true. A compound entry. Ano ba yung compound entry? So, yung compound entry, ibig sabihin, dalawa yung nasa debit mo, isa yung nasa credit, or vice versa. Isa sa debit, dalawa yung nasa credit mo. Kaya siya compound entry. So, thus, it can also be recorded in the form of entry. Yeah. So it is not correct. So when the debit accounts are already written at the end of a page and the credit accounts cannot be accommodated, the bookkeeper may proceed by writing the remainder of the entry on the next page. So hindi pwede sa dulo ng page ay debit and then yung credit entry ililipat nyo na sa kabilang page. Hindi po pwede. As much as possible, it should be written right after the debit entries. Okay? Hindi siya pwede. Or lipat mo na lahat sa kabilang page. Yung date na yon, nandun na yung debit, nandun din yung credit. Next, a transaction that occurred on July 31 daw is being recorded by the bookkeeper ng August 3 pa. The entry should be dated August 3. Right or wrong? Wrong po. It is because kung kailan dapat nag-arise yung transaction, ang recorded on that day dapat. Hindi on the next day, hindi on the next day pa. Okay? A group of accounts for a specific enterprise is called chart of accounts. Ayan, nakakalito. Pag sinabing group of accounts, hindi chart of accounts. Ang group of accounts ay ledger. Group of accounts, ledger. Pag sinabing chart of accounts, list. List yun. List. Okay? Hindi ko kayo binibigyan ng chart of accounts. It is because I want you to come up with your own accounting title. Kasi kapag binigay ko na yung lahat ng mga titles or the accounts to be used, which is dapat ganon, yung purpose ng teaching you or the training will not be parang efficient. Okay? Kaya hindi ko kayo binibigyan ng chart of accounts. Pero yung talagang in the real world, meron talagang chart of accounts. It is provided. Coding refers to the unsystematic. So negative na kaagad yung statement. Unsystematic, wrong kaagad yun. Unsystematic. Merchandise inventory at the end of the period refers to the goods still unsold. So, bakit siya correct or right? As such, it is treated as an asset. O pag unsold, okay, it must be treated. Tama ba? Merchandise at the end of the period. Okay. At the end of the period, ang treated na nito ay beginning inventory for the next month, for the next accounting period. Okay? It is treated asset. Kaya siya. Gross profit is the sum of net sales and cost sales. Gross profit, sum, not sum, the difference ng net sales and cost of sales. Next, sales is a revenue account so that it is credited. Okay, all deductions from sales are then treated as credit also. Kaya siya false. Daming mali. Reduction in the value of purchases such as purchase discounts, purchase returns. Wait lang, move na. And freight in are treated as debits. So credit po kasi expense yan eh. Expenses. Or contra revenue. Oh yeah, expenses, purchase. Ayan yung next natin topic. Merchandise available for sale plus ending merchandise inventory is cost of sales. It is the cost of goods sold. Ayan, so cash on hand, the amount accessible or readily available to spend, yun yung cash on hand, cash in bank, money in the bank, or any financial institution, current assets na determine yung value right away in a span of within or 1 year. Pag sinabing long term, you cannot determine its value after a year pa na determine. It is because mayroong mga depreciation or appreciation. Umiiba yung value, hindi katulad ng mga current assets. As is, kung ano yung accounts receivable, yun yung dapat mong ma-receive. Kung ano yung cash mo, yun mismo yung eksaktong value. Unlike the long-term assets. Okay, nagde-depreciate. Umiiba yung value niyan next month or the mga succeeding months. Tangible assets, can be seen and touched. Okay, physical assets. Intangible cannot be seen and cannot be touched, katulad ng royalties or subscription, hindi yan nahahawakan. Current liabilities, ganun din. In a span of 1 year, kailangan paid agad yung iyong liabilities. This one, long term, after a year pa, pwede siyang bayaran. Counting cycle, steps, or orders in the accounting and transaction, exchange of values. Okay, next. Let me pick yung aking screen. Ayan, para kasi makita nyo both yung ayan, ganito na lang. So kindly get your own copies and double check. Baka meron kayong corrections. Subject for verification, sayang ang that will be added to your score. Okay, prepare the following transactions for Princess Missouri Trading Business. So for letter A, journalize the accounts, trial balance, and computation ng net sales. Let's start. November 2, cash sales. So November 2, and there's our cash debit 195,000 pesos, credit sales 195,000 pesos. Next, hindi na po ako maglalagay ng explanation ha, para mabilis. November 3. November 3, so sales on account to, again.
Sure, accounts receivable.
Yeah, accounts receivable, correct.
60,000.
Accounts receivable, yeah, 60,000. Lagyan natin dito. Wait lang po. May problem yung aking. May part kasi na may problem. Ayan. 60,000 pesos. And then
For
this
sales.
is for correct sales. Another 60,000 pesos credit. So, lagyan na lang natin ng explanation for that. So November 7, the company collects 54,000 from Highland Company based on November 3rd sales. So ang sabi, meron na siyang collections pero 54,000 pesos lang. Therefore, it will increase the cash 54,000 pesos. Okay, offset na natin, mababawasan na yung accounts receivable, lagay na natin yan to our credit. Therefore, magkano na lang yung accounts receivable amount? 6,000 pesos. Tama? Kasi yun na lang yung remaining. Wait lang. Ditong part, meron problem yung aking wait lang. Nasaan? Itong natin. Okay, 54,000 pesos. Next. November 9. November 9, paano to? Some of the goods acquired for sale are sold for 40,000. Therefore, 40,000 yung amount natin mamaya. Terms, 10,000 cash and balance on account. Okay, cash. May na-receive kaagad siya, 10,000 pesos. Balance on account, automatically accounts receivable. And then that is for, yes?
Okay lang po ba magkabaliktad yan, yung cash pati accounts receivable?
I will accept kung nagkabaliktad, pero the proper way should be the most liquid title first, which is cash.
Siyempre tama naman po.
Yes,
Kapag
tinamaan ko yun. Yes. Pero for next time, yan, i-arrange mo na lang. Okay, palaging cash lagi yung inauna. Next, 12. Okay, the company collects. Nasusundan niyo ba? Wait, lagyan natin. Dito na tayo. So, the company collects from Jessrin the balance of his account. Nasaan yung account ni Mr. Ni Jessrin? This is, yeah, ito. Magkano yung account niya? 30,000, right? Yun yung balance, 30,000. So, the company collects, it will increase cash. Tandaan nyo lagi, kapag meron ng collections, cash agad debit. Ask ko lang ha. 30,000 pesos. Saan galing yung 30,000 pesos? Ito yun. 30,000 pesos. And then this one, 40. Ayan, ganito. Sorry, hindi siya nalagyan. O yan, kaparehas ba ng sa inyo? Cash, debit 10,000. Balance on account, accounts receivable 30,000. Total that is credit sales, the total amount 40,000 pesos. Accounts receivable. Okay, magkano yung accounts receivable? 30,000 pesos. Okay, completed na ang transaction ni Jessrin. Next, 15. Dito na tayo, 15. Sales on account to Joan Gonzalez, 25,000 pesos. Therefore, credit, accounts receivable. Debit. Accounts receivable. 25,000 pesos. Credit, sales. Ayan. Gumana lang. Sige po, continue na lang. I will just dictate. November 25, credit sales, 25,000 pesos. Ayaw mag-click. Wait, let me. Ayaw. can makita. Wait lang class ha. Mayroong problem. Ayaw gumana mo. Ang tawag yun? Interface ba yun? Pero sa task manager, gumagana siya. Ayan, okay na. Ay, no. Ayaw gumana. Ano pa yan? Wala akong na-click. Paano yung ginagawa mo? Yung, ito yung phone. Ayan. Ayan, okay na. Ayaw eh. Ay, ayaw pa na. Ulit. Ayaw nga. Wala. So, from shift B. Oh. Wait lang class. Ayaw niya gumana. Nag-hang na yung laptop. But the Zoom is still ongoing. Hindi niya kaya yung maraming naka-open na applications.
Chair,
Yes.
paano po yung ganyan, yung may background processes po? Paano po pakita?
Control-Alt-Delete. Yan yung classic. I don't know. Tinandaan ko kasi yan since college. Control-Alt-Delete. And then, makikita mo yung running apps.
Sige po. Thank you po.
Control-Alt-Delete. Meron yan bago eh. Hindi ko lang memorize kung ano yung bago. Ay, nako, I'm sorry. Paano ba to? Ayoko naman force shutdown kasi lahat to mabubura. Wala lahat. Home button, ayaw gumana sa screen. Sa screen lang ha, sa screen. Pero sa keyboard, okay siya lahat. Hindi kaya ng screen. Ninyo is on the waiting room din, no? Hindi ko rin siya maklik. Kawawa naman, nag-aantay. Paano ba siya? Kita nyo pa rin yung screen ko? Sa akin, hindi ko na siya nakikita.
Opo, sure. Kita pa rin po.
Sa akin, ano na siya, color black. And then the zoom. Yun lang ang kita.
Sir, naka-PC po ba kayo?
Laptop. Hindi kaya. Palagi ganito, pag mga ganyan, 1 o'clock. Always. Tapos pati yung mata ko sobrang sakit pag ganitong time. 1 o'clock. I don't know why. Siguro hindi niya na kaya. From umaga pa kasi sa klase ko. Tuloy-tuloy. Ayan may message din, hindi ko ma-open. Naku, I'm sorry. For shutdown ko na lang. Sayang, may 20 minutes pa naman tayo. Sige.